Hi students, welcome to our maths class. This is Harsnath Sukla and today in class 10th I am going to start chapter number 3, pair of linear equation in two variables. So let us start chapter number 3, pair of linear equation in two variables. So, what is linear equation in two variables? So, first question is, what is linear equation in two variables? So, let ax plus by plus c is equals to 0 be an equation where a does not equal to 0 and b does not equal to 0 simultaneously, then this particular equation is known as linear equation in two variables. Okay? And what about pair of linear equation? If we talk about the pair of linear equation, then we can write a1x plus b1y plus c1 is equal to 0 and a2x plus b2y plus c2 is equal to 0. So this is nothing but pair of linear equation in two variables. Okay? So note it down. What is a1, a2, a3? a1, b1, c1, a2, b2, c2 are the constants. Okay? Or in other words, you can say coefficient of x is a1, coefficient of y is b1, coefficient of constant term is c1. In the second equation, a2 is the coefficient of x, b2 is the coefficient of y, and c2 is the constant term. Okay? So note it down. Okay, see. Now we are going to see what are the situations of pair of linear equations. Actually, there are three situations. The first one may be pair of linear equations in two variable supposed to be, this is nothing but a1x plus b1y plus c1 and this is a2x plus b2y plus c2 is equal to 0 and they are nothing but intersecting line. Maybe in first situation pair of linear equations are intersecting. Okay, and afterwards you see this means this particular pair of linear equation has only one solution. That's why they intersect at one point. And if the pair of linear equation has a solution, then they are known as consistent equations. Pair of linear equations are consistent. Okay, so second situation what? Maybe these pair of linear equations are parallel. Supposed to be a1x plus b1y plus c1 is equal to 0 and this is a1x plus b1y plus c2 is equal to 0. I have changed only constant term here because they are parallel. And if they are parallel, that means there is no solution though. So second condition, pair of linear equation has no solution. Linear equation has no solution because they are parallel. They are never intersect each other. Okay. So note it down. And then third situation. Okay. Okay, in third situation, maybe pair of linear equations are coincident. Coincident means they overlap to each other. That means in third condition, pair of linear equation overlap each other. Supposed to be this is ax plus by plus c. Another equation is also ax plus by plus c, or 2 times ax plus by plus c. There are so many points which are overlap or coincident. So in this situation, pair of linear equations has many solutions. Infinite number of solutions. In this case also, the pair of linear equations are consistent. Okay. In this situation also, the pair of linear equations are consistent. Okay. Note it down. Okay. Now we are going to see how to draw the graph of pair of linear equation, and then after we understand how to represent it. Okay, because in the first exercise only representation of the pair of linear equation, that means one problem is given and you have to represent it as a pair of linear equation, that means linear equations in two variable, and then draw the graph and see however they are intersecting, or they are parallel, or they are coincident. Okay. So we are just going to see how to draw the graph. Okay. So see, suppose we have given two equations, x plus 3y is equal to 6 and 2x minus 3y is equal to 12. Okay. Now there are so many methods to draw the graph. That means we have to easiest method to draw the graph. First you put x is equal to 0, then you get the value of y. Suppose in the first equation, if we put x is equal to 0, then 3y is equal to 6, so y is equal to 2, and if y is equal to 0, then x is equal to 6. So there is a point, what x is equal to 0, then x y dash. If x is equal to 0, then y is equal to 2. That means this is the point 0 comma 2. And if y is equal to 0, then x is equal to 6. Then supposed to be this is 6 comma 0. So you just draw this graph. Simple. Okay. And similarly in the second equation, if you see x is equal to 0, then y is equal to minus 4, and if y is equal to 0, then x is equal to 6. Okay. So 6 comma 0 is the same point. This is the same point, and y is equals to what? Minus 4. So minus 4 is the downside of the graph. So like this, supposed to be this is 0 comma minus 4. So this is nothing but intersecting line, and this is the easiest method to draw the graph. Okay. Another method is what? I am just going to explain. First of all, note it down. Okay, now see another method. In other method, what we can do, we can represent x or y in terms of, first of all, y in terms of x from the first equation, and take 2 or 3 points as you wish. As it is easiest point you have to take, which is whose calculation is easy, and similarly you can take y from the second equation, also represent y in terms of x, and you take x independently, you will get y dependent on the x. Okay, and draw all these points and match the point and draw the graph. I am just going to explain one graph. You see, x plus 3y is equals to 6. Suppose x plus 3y is equals to 6. So if we represent y in terms of x, so 6 minus x upon 3. This is the value of y in terms of x. Now make chart here. This is the x and this is the y. Minimum 3 or 4 value you can take. Suppose x is equals to 1. So if x is equal to 1, this is not a point that you have to calculate easy. This is the fractional point. So you just take x is equal to 2. Then also 6 by 2, 3. Suppose x is equal to 3. Then y is equal to 1. X is equal to 0. Then y is equal to 2. Okay. And if x is equal to 6, then y is equal to 0. These 3 points you take, and in graph we just represent these 3 points. Okay, so 3 comma 1, suppose 1 2 3, 3 comma 1, this is the point. 0 comma 2, 0, and this is supposed to be 2, and 6 comma 0, this is supposed to be 6 comma 0. This point, and this point. You just draw a straight line through the all point, and you will get the graph of the particular linear equation in 2 variables. Okay, so note it down. Similarly, you can do for second graph. Second graph, that means second equation. Okay. Okay, you may understand this thing. Now see, by comparing the coefficient, how will we know the given pair of linear equation has many solution or one solution or infinitely many solution? So suppose this is the important one. Let a1x plus b1y plus c1 is equal to 0 and a2x plus b2y plus c2 is equal to 0. Okay, a1x plus b1y plus c1 is equal to 0, a2x plus b2y plus c2 is equal to 0. Be the pair of linear equation. Pair of linear equation. Equation is 2 variable. Then if first condition a1 upon a2 does not equal to b1 upon b2, this implies pair of linear equation have only one solution. Only one solution. That means they are intersecting line, and in this situation they are consistent. Similarly, if second a1 upon a2 is equal to b1 upon b2, but does not equal to C1 upon C2. Okay, then pair of linear equation have no solution because they are what? They are parallel. Similarly, if third one, if you see A1 upon A2, B1 upon B2 is equal to C1 upon C2, then pair of linear equation have infinitely many solution. Why? Because in this situation they are coincident. That means so many points which are coincide. Okay, so you may understand this thing. And if you try to solve the exercise first, that means 3.1, in that exercise only what problem is there? You have to form the pair of linear equation and draw the graph of that particular equation. So I hope you understand, you enjoy this video. So please try to complete exercise 3.1 and also solve the examples and draw the graph. No need of graph copy if you are able to draw on a plain paper, plain copy. And if you draw on graph paper, then you paste it on the notebook. Okay. So thank you very much.